What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to take an in-depth look at the rest of the Four Horsemen prototype by XM Studios. What we have here is Death and Famine. Also, the pre-order for Pestilence is already open by the time this clip is out, so you can go check out more information on XM Studios website. Now let's go check them out. Okay, let's start off with Death. Check out the base. It is the same theme as the rest of the guys in the Four Horsemen line. And you see here just a broken concrete from the destruction, and you see a couple of rebars sticking out, and even like a little cable line right here as well. Same shading, painting, everything, and then you have this broken pillar with the rebar sticking out. Okay, and the beast here is the undead horse. You can see it standing on its hind leg, and the same skin tone as the rest of the beast with the purple shading and blue vein. Moving up here, you can see the saddle that Death is riding on, and he has on the same kind of armor as well with the tail. Even underneath his stomach here, you can see it's opening up with a lot of teeth coming out. Very nice detail here, and scary looking at the same time. And you have the armor all the way to the front, and also the neckline here is opened up with a lot of teeth going. The two front legs coming up. To the portrait, this is very well done. It looks like it got 8 eyes as well, 4 on each side. He got a helmet on and the big horn right here. Same teeth coming out all the way up to the top. Very intimidated looking, man. Death has on the same armor as the rest of the Four Horsemen as well, and you see the gold trim on the armor, very detailed. He got his right arm sticking out like this. Shoulder pad is looking pretty cool as well. That looks like a horse. And the cape flowing all the way down, which is connected to the pillar here for the support. Some different patterns on. There's some smooth line and patterns down in the bottom and the top. Looks like it's a cloak. And on his left hand, he is holding a scythe. It's very long as well, especially on the blade here. You can see a lot of patterns in the gold. Very nice detail. And the portrait, I'm not sure if this is a face mask or it's just him, but yeah, looking very nice with the open mouth, with a hoodie. This one doesn't have the light up function. You get an extra portrait. This is more like robotic kind of look with some patterns of the hoodie. Another switch out for the right hand here, he is holding a skull lantern. This is looking very nice as well, a lot of details. There we go. And it is translucent resin right here. So that's Death. Now to the Famine. The base here is kind of like a broken ground that, you know, the beast is coming out of. So you're not gonna have any other kind of elements on here. And check out the beast himself. This does kind of remind me of Tremors from the movie. Like a worm beast underneath the ground. You can see a lot of texture in the body here, the same skin tone, and here you have like a rocket stuck to the side of it. I'm not sure this is from the enemy shooting at him or just something coming out of him, but you have 3 of them. Here you have a leash that Famine is holding on to, controlling him. Inside here, the mouth, there are many different layers. You can see a lot of teeth, and the eyes, countless eyes. A lot of big teeth here as well. Very scary looking. Famine is riding the beast here and he's controlling it. You can see he has on the same kind of armor as everyone else, except it's dirty or gold with some teal strap all over. Here you can see some more details right here as well. And you can see his robotic parts underneath. Same as the arm. This one actually has a lot more robotic parts than the rest of the Four Horsemen. So it's more like a cyberpunk feel with the wire sticking out everywhere here. It looks like the wire is coming out of his hand to control it as well. And check out his pauldron, very nice and detailed as well. I'm not sure what this stuff is. It's like it's sticking out of his arm. Here's some more details inside here. I think this one is probably the most detailed of all. And his left hand here, he is holding a two-sided sword. Here also like a couple of patterns, almost the same as War. This as well, very nice looking. And he got a cape behind him here in bluish teal color flowing. And also you can see the tunic here flowing in the wind behind him with the patterns. Check out his portrait. Like right here underneath the neckline, you can see all the mechanical parts and also like a lot of armor right here on the neck. And you can clearly tell that he is mostly robotic than human with the seam on the side here. Bright blue eyes right here, and also the cyberpunk looking hair, half shaven. And the extra portrait right here, it's just a knight helmet, full on, with a veil flowing in the wind behind him. Pretty cool if you like this. Okay, now I'm gonna give you guys the dimension of these guys again. Now, I'm going to be displaying him the way I would display him, so it may be different, okay? Let's start with the length. Here you can see it's about 17 inches or 43 centimeters. And the height, all the way to the tip here, it is around 30.5 inches or about 78 centimeters. And the depth, it is around 16 inches or about 41 centimeters. Now death is also probably the lightest out of all four. Just keep that in mind. To Famine. The length is about 21.5 inches or 55 centimeters. The height is around 29 inches or about 74 centimeters. And the depth is around 24 inches or 61 centimeters. So this guy is pretty huge as well. And also it's pretty heavy, but not too bad. All right, now I'm gonna give you guys my thought, but I really think this line is very interesting overall. Also, stay to the end because I am going to put all 4 of them next to each other right here on this display so you can see the difference and the size comparison and everything. Okay, let's start with Death. First of all, I think I really like this base because it doesn't take up too much space, got a very small footprint. Also, like the body and everything here just a lot bigger than you would think compared to the base itself. Like the horse being up high like this, it's just have that presence to it. The detail on the beast, I think it's just awesome. I'm not sure which one I like most between all 4 of them, but this one is very impressive as well. And it does kind of remind me of that Batman Shogun with the horse. I still think that they should make the color on the armor a little bit shinier, more gold to it, something like that, so it stand out. But everything else looks pretty good, man. Like the detail on the teeth, the paint, everything just looks awesome. As far as Death, I really like this portrait. I mean, the gold just really shines right through. And this lantern, I think it's great, man. It looks really, really good. And the fact that they gave us the switch out for the hand, if you don't like that, I think it looks good as well. Like if you don't like it, then you can switch it out. But this portrait, I'm not a big fan of. It just looks, I know it's kind of in theme as Neo Apocalypse, but it's just not my favorite. Of course, again, the cape. XM always does a really great job on the cape, and this one just gives it a very nice flow all the way down here. And the fact that it's resting on the pillar and the body, that just gives you the confidence that it's not gonna fall off or anything. So that's good. This sight, same thing, this one is probably PVC right now. I assume they will change that to, I'm not sure if it's gonna be metal or just full sculpted, but either way, I think that looks really awesome. And I don't even mind it being PVC either. Yeah, I think this one really works as far as the concept goes. Just look really good, man. Also, I think underneath here is probably one of the best features this horse got with the opening. You can see like the inside of it with a lot of teeth coming out. Man, they're just really gross and also awesome at the same time. As far as the design of the armor here, I think it's just great, man. Like every single details that you see, and they really put a lot of time into this. Okay, and Famine, I think it is like underrated, honestly. I mean, the beast here kind of take away from the actual character itself. So you see like how huge the beast is and the different concept of him coming underneath the ground. It just, very big for the base. But I think the beast here kind of just stole the show. With the detail of all the teeth, everything inside, it's just intimidating. Very nice looking, man. The skin tone, details, patterns, everything just awesome. Like even the saliva effect, the glossy eyes everywhere here, just awesome. As far as Famine, I'm not sure how I feel about the color of the armor being like a dirty gold, but it does really look different from the rest of the guys with the teal highlights in the strap and wiring. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if that actually will go well with the rest, but it is kind of interesting at the same time. Like you can see a lot of robotic parts in him. It's just so different from the other 4 horsemen. And the weapon that he has on here is just very interesting as well. Look how tall it is, how wide it is, and you can see a lot of patterns inside as well. Again, PVC, they might change that, hopefully. And you can see a lot of patterns in the back here as well, a lot of details going on, even from the legs. I like that about him though. And I think the pose is kind of go perfectly with the beast he is riding. I do like this portrait. It just looks very cool if you like the cyberpunk theme kind of look to it. Not so much on the switch out here. Let me change it for you. I just don't know how I feel about having a knight riding this tremor looking beast. I mean, yeah, it can work, but it just doesn't look like something you would be afraid of. Nonetheless, it's pretty cool, I guess, if you like it. Alright, so I got all 4 of the horsemen right here on the same display, and as you can see, man, they take up a whole lot of room and looking epic at the same time. Now this display, just this table that they are on right now, it is 2 meters wide and 35.5 inches deep. I think they go together very well, even from the back. If you have all 4, congratulations, it is going to look epic in your display. Alright, that's it for the in-depth look at all 4 horsemen prototyped by XM Studios. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for watching. Also, let me know down in the comment of what you think of them. If you want to find out more information, just go follow XM Studios on their website or their social media. And I'll see you guys on the next review. Peace!